everyone. I'm Lisa from Pink Holly Bush Designs, and welcome back to Make Your Daughter a Dress. Today is lesson 6, and we're going to finish up our bodice. So we're going to do that by sewing up the armholes using something called the Burrito Method, and then we're going to get our side seams sewn up as well. So let's get started sewing. So I have my bodice laid out here on my table, and before we start sewing, I've taken my purple marker and I've made a dot 1/2 inch from the side seam and 1/2 inch down from the armhole edge, and I've put that on all 4 of my where my armhole and my side seam comes together. Now, to use the burrito method, I'm going to start at one side, and it doesn't matter which side because we're going to do both. And I have the fashion fabric facing up, and I'm starting at the armhole edge, and I'm just going to roll this. And you want to try and do it fairly tightly. To the other side. Now, once I get to this armhole edge, I'm going to reach under and I'm going to get that lining fabric, and I'm going to bring it, pull it out over here. So it's just the one layer. I'm holding the roll. And I'm turning it, and you see there's the wrong side. So that's going to enable me to put right sides together, matching up the shoulder seams, and the bodice is rolled inside there. I'm going to use a pin to pin this so I can get those shoulder seam matched right up there. And then I'm going to pin the 2 pieces, the fashion fabric and the lining, right sides together, just along the armhole edge. We'll do this side too. Pull that lining out. Okay, now I'm going to go to my sewing machine and I'm going to sew just this seam. And I'm going to sew it. I'm going to sew it with this side up. That's why I marked my dots. From this dot to this dot, back tacking at both sides. I piped my armhole, so I'm going to be sewing right on that line of previous stitching. If you didn't pipe the armhole, then you're just going to use a 1/2 inch seam allowance. You have to be especially careful when you stitch right through here. This is where it's going to be tightest, and it's really tight on mine because I'm doing that size 3. And you want to make sure when you get there that you're not stitching through any of the bodice that is rolled up inside of there. So I'm probably going to stick my finger in there and make sure, that I'm pushing it over as I stitch that. Okay, now make sure that you didn't catch anything in there, and then we're going to trim these seam allowances down again to reduce the bulk, just like we did with our neck. And I am cutting it down to about 1/4 of an inch, so I'm cutting half of it off. Now I'm going to go up in this section and just do some snips. I'm making sure I'm not cutting through the stitching, but again, that's just gonna make it a little bit easier to turn and lie flat. Okay, now to turn it right side out, I'm going to start at the back bodice first. And you'll see it comes right out. Isn't that nice? Okay. But I have a little bit of a problem still. This other part has to come out through the armhole. And so that is the little bit of the tricky part. So for this, you're going to get your pencil, your tweezers, but you have to push the other half of the back bodice through this armhole. Now make sure when you're doing this that you did what I did and you pulled the back bodice out first. You don't want to be in a position where you have to push the whole large front bodice through the armhole. I don't think you'll get it through. So this right here, I will tell you, is a little tricky, and it takes a little patience to sit there and push it through, but that is what you need to do. Once you get it going, it does come through, but getting it going can take a little bit of patience and work your fingers. Okay, once you get it right side out, it's time to do the other side. So again, we're going to start rolling. And we're going to go over to this raw edge. We're going to reach under and we're going to get that lining fabric, and we're going to pull it around and start right here at the where that shoulder is, and then match up those seam allowances and that shoulder seam, and then again just clip or pin your raw edges of the entire armhole. And you're going to go over to your machine and sew this one just like you did the last one. And remember, you're going to go from dot to dot, not from edge to edge. Still have my dots. There are my dots, and I'm going to go from dot to dot. So here's my bodice, nicely pressed with my armholes all finished. If you didn't pipe the armholes, when you press your bodice, remember to press from the lining side and do what I showed you to do on the neckline, where you roll this lining slightly to the wrong side and press so that you get that nice edge and your lining doesn't show from the right side. So the last thing we have to do today is sew our side seams. So what we want to do is put right sides together, so the front and the back. You're kind of going to pull the lining and the fashion fabric apart, okay? So fashion fabric to fashion fabric, front to back at the side. I'm going to unfold that pressed up edge of the lining. And pin those. And then at the where the armhole seams intersect, get it correct, don't pin it to the other back. I'm going to push the fashion fabric one way and the lining fabric the other. And I'm pushing the seam allowance of the fashion fabric towards the fashion fabric and the seam allowance of the lining towards the lining. And you'll see it forms a V. Also, if you have the piping there, you want to line your pieces of piping up. So I'm folding back those seam allowances. And pinning it in place. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stitch from edge to edge this time, no stopping at any dots, raw edge to raw edge with a 1/2 inch seam allowance going straight along here, and that will close up that armhole right here where they meet. So I'm at my machine and I'm sewing the side seam with that 1/2 inch seam allowance and just a straight stitch. And I'm coming up to the armhole seam, and I just want to let you see how it just gets caught. You might have to pivot, which is what I'm doing. And go down to the side, to the very end, and back tack. And I think you can see, hopefully, it just catches it. And there's what it's going to look like from the front. So the last step is to press these seam allowances open. You might want to trim a little bit here at the intersection, again to reduce that bulk, and then give your whole bodice a nice press because we've finished it. So here's my bodice all finished and pressed. The armholes are nicely piped, the side seams are done, and my neckline is finished as well. So we can now set this aside for a little while. I look forward to seeing you on our next lesson when we are going to start tackling that skirt. Happy sewing!